Good morning. Following up a tip from the YouTube channel comments, forget names of who said what, but I've come across the border from Cambridgeshire to Suffolk, and we're in Western Fen, near the village of Hopton, near the town of Newmarket. Market Weston Fen. And I've come to search for a very, very rare early marsh orchid, but whether we find that or not, should be some interesting things here. It's a sort of fen, boggy, marshy, apparently. Never been here before, but should be marsh orchids, common spotted, whatever we find really. So somewhere different. Thank you for the tip off. Let's go see what we can find. So the marsh orchids already. Straight into the dreaded southern marsh orchid, hybrid with the common spotted. Got to expect that, I guess. Looks promising in the distance, something white-ish. Yeah, that's looking good. Well, that was the plant I came here to see, or the orchid that I came here to see. Try and get this one right. It's Dactylorhiza incarnata ochroleuca. And there aren't many of these around. It's supposed to be a creamy coloured white. It's a bit difficult to see in this sunshine, but very, very rare. Only grows in a few sites, mainly in this area in Suffolk. First time I've ever seen one. Unlike other early marsh orchids, it's a very tall plant. A couple of feet tall. There's a second one nearby. There's a patch of about 20 of these ochroleuca early marsh orchids over here. Yeah, it is a rarity, but I think this is probably the best site in the country to see them. I'll just swing them around, swing the camera around, sorry. Plenty of them dotted around. A nice little, very, very pure Southern Marsh orchid. Pristine condition. A nicely coloured common spotted orchid. It's got that sort of Southern Marsh colour palette, but it's a very non-hollow stem, no spots on leaves. Just call that a nice common spotted. I quite like these diminutive Southern Marsh orchids. They're very small, but just in perfect condition, and no sign of any common spotted involvement. It's just a pure Southern Marsh orchid. Another common spotted. Tempted to say hybrid, but spotty leaves, solid stem, so we'll stay with common spotted. Bit of a strange one lurking in the corner of the marsh. It's got spotted leaves and it looks like a common spotted orchid. I don't know if it's just not in a good state or whether it's something a bit weird, I don't really know. Very strange looking plant. I think that bowing flower head, pretty sure that's going to be a marsh hellebore in a few weeks' time. I wasn't aware they actually grew here, but I'm pretty certain that's what it is. There's one or two around here in this spot, but too early to see them. Probably, well, definitely the largest Southern Marsh orchid on this site. Most of the rest are quite small. I think we'll chalk that one up as a hybrid. The stem's a little bit hollow, spotty leaves, and a mix of the two in the flowers. It's a pity this one's actually gone over. It's a Southern Marsh orchid, but it's got those instantly Souththorpe Meadow recognisable reflexed flowers. Not sure I've seen these away from Souththorpe Meadow. Interesting. It's a nice vibrantly coloured Southern Marsh orchid. Well, I wasn't expecting to utter the words "that is a clonker" on this site, but that is a clonker. In fact, there's two of them, and they are Southern Marsh orchid, but a very, very nice pale form. Yeah, I do like that. Especially that one. Nice covering on that one as well. Near identical to the pale Southern Marsh, but these are pure common spotted, but with an equally nice colour scheme. Right, that's it. Western Fen, Market Western Fen, whatever. Yeah, I came to see the ochroleuca, Early Marsh Orchids, and I found them, so it's a lovely site for that alone. So well worth trekking into the wilds of North Suffolk to see those. Apart from that, what else have we got? Marsh hellebreens not yet in flower. They'll be good when they come out. Diminutive common spotted southern marsh, a few hybrids. Probably the best of the bunch were the pale forms of southern marsh orchid. They were very pleasing on the eye, shall we say. Always good to see. And that's it, and they're all in the first field you come into really when you first enter the reserve. The marshy wet, yeah, marsh area. That's where all the orchids are. You go beyond that into the woods. There's nothing apart from the odd scratchy common spotted orchid. But I got what I came to see. So yeah, job done. Western Fen.